Hello, my name is Daniela Díaz, journalist and foreign student of this institution, and currently professional career manager. I want to thank everyone present at this important international scientific and practical conference for tourism and recreation, and very respectfully to the Russian International Academy for Tourism for considering our contribution of interest. The objective of our Escuela Superior de Hostelería de Sevilla, with more than 30 years of experience in the sector, is to provide future entrepreneurs and managers with the necessary skills to adapt to the important and unstoppable professional diversification that the hospitality tourism sector demands. Training experts in operation and management, gastronomy, innovation, and creativity. We maintain academic collaboration agreements with other international important organizations in America, Latin America, Asia, and of course, Russia. Also carrying out important work for the improvement of training technologies, sustainability, and gastronomic research. It is a real pleasure for me to be able to share today our point of view in a situation with no precedent that is affecting the very roots of this sector. I wish you find my intervention of interest and hope to leave on the table questions that will help us to unify concepts which, adapted to each one of our environments, allow us to be able to offer again the best of each of the corners of the countries that we represent today. In this graphic, we wanted to point out things of special importance that the post-pandemic periods had generated. A period that had been full of analysis, reinvention, creation, adaptation, changes, losses, and relocation of effort to generate and achieve new objectives. It is clear for me that many of this thinking would never have been delayed if we had not come face to face with COVID-19 or any other imminent enemy with the strength to act in such a rapid and devastating way. We come out with these questions. Are we prepared to assume a situation of this level? Were our companies, personnel, equipment, and machinery ready for this? Was our country prepared to face one of the toughest tests in the recent years? Has COVID put our response times to the test? Are we capable of reinventing our tourism offer in a situation that threatens to leave unimaginable numbers of jobs and economic losses in the tourism sector? We have been answering many of these questions over the last 18 months. Others are still in the process of finding answers that adapt to the changes we need, and others we are still trying to answer. That is why from our school, as the leader and engine of tourism and hospitality training in Spain, we analyze from this graphic the post-pandemic situation and the opening of sustainability tourism. In the center, you will find the concepts or objects that generate changes, which in this case we call coronavirus, but in which we could place any other situation that generates imminent changes in our routines and systems. Definitely, the coronavirus had not only put our response times, strategic alliances, health system, governments, and even the most detailed contingency plans to the test, but also at different levels. It has forced us to propose new strategies and actions. In the case of tourism, it gives us the opportunity to propose new strategies to achieve a reorganized and orderly tourism that impacts as little as possible of its surroundings, destinations, and people. According to the World Organization, in 2020, the sector has hit but a loss of more than 1.3 trillion euros. This added to the terrible consequences of losing between 100 and 200 million jobs worldwide. That is why today countries fight to regain tourism stability, but the objective of sustainable tourism must not be set aside, which is the only possible basis to continue to be an important source of income in the future. Around our graphic, we propose new options and technologies related to the tourism sector, where we can highlight the growth of new opportunities and tourist destinations that, apart from being sustainable, allow us to know and promote proximity tourism, reducing CO2 emissions. The post-pandemic period, without a doubt, forced us to use new technologies, new check-in systems, different hygiene tools, customizations of services, but they have also allowed us to customize our vacation, adapting them to our families like never before. The measured prevention of COVID between borders and opening of tourism within our area. On the other hand, the search for that destination that transmits health confidence for its position within or close to nature, which is equivalent to pure and clean air. Wide and open spaces inspire us with a sense of security, is one of the new keys in search of tourist destinations. Largest city and destination formerly on the first choice must offer tourism their best prevention systems, as well as innovative strategies that allow tourism to feel prepared to put it back on the top of the list. Another point in our graphic talk about the responsibility, very important, education and mentality change of the new post-pandemic traveler. And it's nothing more than all the lessons we have learned from this great obstacle, translated into the travel system of our tourists. The importance of their participation in an ecosystem that is clearly vulnerable and in which one of travelers are indispensable part. So that pandemic, such as the one that has marked the course of the world for the last 2 years, are more controllable in the future or possible avoidable. And our participation as a schools is very, very important. Therefore, the promotion of our responsibility with the social environment of ecosystem and our ecosystem. Finally, our graphic speaks of the business diversification of the tourism sector that evidently creates and will continue to create opportunities for new entrepreneurs and new objectives. Even in the top brand with the highest positioning, offering the traveler new opportunities of enjoyment, which already go far beyond of a breakfast included or a double bed, but allowing the traveler to know new places which are translated into unforgettable experiences and totally out of the traditional. This is how the post-pandemic era works. Concepts closely linked to sustainability like reuse, recycle, reinvent, reformulate in order to continue it in the market. We thank you again for the invitation to this conference, and I remain at your entire disposal for any further information. A very warm greeting from Seville, a city chosen as the best tourist destination in 2018 by the prestigious Lonely Planet Travel Guide. With the effort of local and visitors, we aspire to achieve this recognition again. Muchas gracias. Spasiba.